Hey beard lovers, corporate clone here. WheezyWaiter asked me to do a video on how to become successful. I'm surprised he asked me to do this, but this is what I did. You need a 3-day alibi, a gun, a passport, some pretty iffy morals, and you need to know how to keep your mouth shut. Now, how to trick people into thinking that you're successful, not actually being successful. Yeah, totally. Step 1, tell jokes at the beginning of a video. Really sarcastic jokes that seem real, but they're not, because they're definitely jokes.
WheezyWaiter!
Alright, how to trick people into thinking you're successful. It's a good thing to do because sometimes when people think you're successful, that could lead to real success. Sort of a carriage before the horse scenario. Okay, so step 1, say things like carriage before the horse scenario. Other things to say, integrated marketing, scalability. If you're angry at someone, call them a shirt heel. It just seems like something a successful person would say. Step 2, talk about sports. It makes people think that you're competitive. Now, if you don't know anything about sports, just look up some tiny tidbit about a sport and then people will think you're really into sports. Boy, I'm excited to see how those Pittsburgh Pirates do because their manager now is Clint Hurdle. Yes, he didn't do too bad with the Rockies. Yeah, Clint Hurdle. Yes, you said that. If they ask follow-up questions, just use that term again. I don't know, Rockies were a bunch of shirt heels. You do make a convincing argument. I appreciate you and your success. Thank you. Shirt heel. Son of a... Number 2, clothing. Obvious choice is the suit coat, but too many people wear them now, and I don't think it's enough. I wear one because I look supremo sexy, but if you really want to be successful, try no underwear. It's good to have the upper hand in any conversation, and with no underwear, you know something they don't. You're not wearing underwear. And I think it affects your mood a little bit, sort of like you're better than everybody. I'm not wearing underwear right now. Gives me an expression like this. It makes people want to know what they don't know about you. It's intriguing. But make sure you wear a belt. Step 3, when people are around, make quick decisions. Is that enough for step 3? That's enough. Step 4, enunciate and talk very clearly with purpose, as if everything is planned out exactly the way you wanted it to be said scripted in the way it's. Step 5, find a good-looking person to hang around, but since you're an unsuccessful loser, you will probably need to pay them. But you won't have any money, so give them a credit card. Consider it an investment in your future. That's what WheezyWaiter did.
Yep, that's absolutely true.
No, you've never paid me.
That's what I pay you to say.
No, you don't.
Ooh, working overtime. Good work.
I'm done. Can I get the credit card now?
Step 6, get the expression down. Something like this. It helps that I can raise one eyebrow. If you can't raise one eyebrow, let's see. Successful people tend to be busy, concerned, and happy. So let's try to do all of that. Concerned, and then busy, and then happy. Yeah, something like this. Totally people think you're successful if you're doing this. Step 7, take one of your shirts off if you get too warm in your suit coat. Step 8, pretend to not know anything about TV. Hey, did you see the latest Game of Thrones? No, I don't have time for that. I read books. Oh, so you read the books? Yeah, totally. I love the Game of Thrones books. You mean A Song of Ice and Fire? What? No, we're talking about books, not music. A Song of Ice and Fire is the name of the series of books. Game of Thrones is the first book. I know, I know, I just didn't think you knew. Anyway, my favorite character is Talisa Stark. She's on the show, she's not in the books. Who? What? I wasn't saying Talisa Stark, I was saying to lease a Stark. I would love to lease one of the Starks some land. Like if I own land and they were a real people. But you said character. Yeah, my favorite character, like my favorite part of my character is that I would lease a Stark land. Thinking of buying land? I'm looking into real estate. You must be pretty successful, huh? Oh yeah. Step 9, if you have a job, save up money for a week working overtime and then go to a party, and at that party,
make it rain.
If you don't have any money, just hang out with people who don't have hands, because then you can get the money back. But make sure they're wearing shoes, because feet can get grabby too, especially with monkeys. So don't go to any handless monkey parties. WheezyWaiter. Also, try not to do any videos in the middle of a friggin' thunderstorm. It's too dark now to continue. I had this whole big ending planned with dancing girls. I guess I shouldn't have made it rain.